Hello, welcome to Nezo's Bad Shop. I'm your host Nezo. This is the Yokomo SD 2.0 and this is the Shakedown where, I don't want to walk over stuff. This is the Shakedown where I've given it a light tune, and having said that, what I've done is taken out, that was a big sendo. It does have reverse, yes. My test driver Nick today, sending the car. So I took the stoppers out of the front knuckles. I gave it some ride height by moving the shocks to the lower hole on the shock towers. And I fixed the camber because the camber was crazy. Camber was like -10 all around, way too much camber. Now we're looking at about -3 in the rear and about, I think, -6 in the front. And I gave it about beautiful gutter run. I gave it about 1 to 1.5 degree of negative toe out, and what that's done is giving me a little more steering luck with the deleted stoppers and a little bit more front bite. Woo, as you see from there, handles gutters now no problem, and has really good drivability now in this light tune mode. I mean, look at that gutter running; it's brilliant. Watch it come through here. So, this car with a light tune I'm very pleased with, to be honest. Kind of decide where else to go with it tune-wise, but for now it drives really nicely. So, just gonna enjoy the tune and how it drives in this lightly tuned state. So, with minimal effort, you can do some pretty awesome gutter runs. I'm gonna get close to the gutter here now, so we can see that as it comes through the midsection here. But yeah, really pleased with this. So if you do get an SD 2.0, it doesn't take very much, as many people have commented and told me already, to get this thing really jamming. So you're gonna watch this come through the gutter here now. Watch this. Woo! Bam! Perfect. And actually really nice and smooth too, because that is what my test driver Nick today, that's what he was saying as well, having never driven this car before, or even really used my radio too much before, and only after like 5 laps is running walls and crucially getting more and more angle and dropping it further and further into the gutter. So, that one was a big one, but yeah, it's working really good. So I'm gonna let it come back over here and then stop Nick right where I am, so I can just show you a few things before we put a body on it, and show it with a body visual. So let me undo the power. Always negative. Okay. So what I did was, took the stoppers out of the knuckle here. Let me move that down. Took the stoppers out so I got more angle. Whee! Many angles. A little bit more. Gave it a little bit of toe out, as we see here. Only about total, as I go overhead here, it's only an increase of about 1 to 1.5 degrees toe out, and that did help for better Ackerman and bite on the polished concrete here. And crucially, the camber, as you see, if you look at the front of the car, it's way more reasonable now. That's like -6. And in the rear, -3.5, which works really good here at the strictly sideways polished concrete track. And other than that, the shocks have gone to the lower hole, which pretty much everyone was saying that I was going to do that very soon anyway. And other than that, there wasn't really much else I did in this light tune, and we got more travel now. The progressive spring I'm still not a huge fan of, because see all that? The up, down, up, down, up, down. It's supposed to be down, up, not doy. So I'm not a huge fan of the progressive spring personally, but they do work. In the rear, see, it's still doing it. Doy. However, there is more travel. See, look at it. But it does work though. I'm just not a big fan of it personally. I like the more soft, more consistent feel that way instead of a slight oscillation. But it does work, so I'm gonna do some more research and understanding to really maximize the progressive spring setup, because I'm curious about it. But just watching this, it drives me nuts. I can't do it. I don't like my car doing that. But having said that, the car does work pretty good, and my test driver agrees. So we are gonna pop a body on this, and you get some visuals of it running with a body, and then I'll figure out where to go with the Super Drift 2.0 here. And I've seen the Master Drift 2.0 has been released, and it pretty much looks like this, with a fatter chassis, like a wider lower plate. And to me, it feels like it's going backwards. And visually, I don't really like it. I like this one visually more, the Super Drift 2.0, than the Master Drift 2.0. So we'll see what happens whenever I get my hands on one of those and how good it may drive. But this drives pretty good with a light tune, so that's very good. I'm very pleased about that. So I just gotta compare it to the other cars once I get those tuned and all that stuff. But we'll throw a body on this and go from there. So yes, pretty much won't do any commentary during the body run. Very little anyway, because I did most of the explaining here. But yeah, car runs pretty good. So yes, we'll put a body on it. See you shortly. Yes, now with the body on, you can see how much more angle we have, agility, and movement. Maximum angle now, without doing a whole heck of a lot of modifications. Yeah, I'm very pleased with the performance of this car right now. Oh yes, this thing's running very good. I got to pick another body for it really, but yeah, definitely worth the money. I'm pleased. I can tell you even my test driver is too really enjoying the drive with this car. He says it feels very smooth in its current tune as well. Wait here and watch him attack the gutter. Big attack. Too many. This car has a bit of a butt. Try it again. We'll end off with a dirty little gutter run. People like those outtakes too, you know. Maximum. This car does handle my gutter test pretty well, actually, in this light tune. Ooh, yes. That was crescendo. Okay, try again. Do it again. Yeah. Why not? See, like butter. Well, there you have it. Gutter check complete. Actually, one more check we can do, something I haven't done in a bit, or I wanted to start doing. Damping check. Pop this curb here on the little box. Yeah, before the sendo. Do a little damping check if you can get it. Close. Go again one more time. Yeah. I gotta come up with something else where it'll be easier to hit, but it'll be like a good damping check. These Tetsujin curves work pretty good, so you can see the damping level. Yeah, lovely, excellent. Well, there it is, and there it goes. The Yokomo Super Drift 2.0 in the Bad Shop light tune. Call it the V1.5. Working very nice. Mild gutter. Do a big gutter, Ricky, for big for a big finish. We're gonna go gutter level. Oh, that was spicy. Excellent. All right, Nezo signing off. Nick signing off. Bye. See you later.